cocaine, pump full of lean. About 10K, stuff tight in the jeans. Crack cocaine, cup full of lean. About 10K, stuff tight in the jeans. Crack cocaine, cup full of lean. About 10K, stuff tight in the jeans.
He say when he get put on, he gon' buy it by the kick. He say when he get put on, he gon' buy it by the kick. He had dreams of seeing the Pyrex over the flame. Cook it up, ship it out, then all over again. The storm's coming for sure, just be ready to slang. That old Bobby Brown, can you stay in the rain? He ain't in the end to the game, trying to make a name.
Tuesday night, December 16th, 2014, and you're tuned in to Stack Monster Productions and the Lady Knights television network for the scrimmage between the High Point squad and the Lady Knights. Tonight, the High Point squad brings an intense defensive, high-pressure attack that the Lady Knights are going to have to cope with, so we'll see how they do here at Morris Hills High School on the 16th of December. This is the Stack Monster saying, and stay tuned for some basketball action, Jackson. You see Coach Katz going over the game's strategy with the Lady Knights, the junior varsity squad. We must surmise that the High Point junior varsity squad brings an intense defensive presence as well. Full court press, trapping. Ball handlers are going to have to make quick decisions. Teammates on the court are going to have to come to the ball and make themselves available. So get ready for live recorded basketball action here at Stack Monster Productions and the Lady Knights television network. Oh, we come in a little bit late. We missed the shout of togetherness. That's the name of the game, and if they're going to win this scrimmage, they're going to have to play together. Knights take the court. The starting lineup: Bria Pierce, number 5, set for the opening tip. Out on the court in the back court, Sam Matthews and Abby Stackhouse. The front court: Victoria Aspiazu and Jenna Catalano. The opening tip was bobbled around, and they call a suitcase on the Knights. And High Point will start with the opening possession. Matthews digs in defensively. Stackhouse jumps out on the ball handler. A quick pass and a drive to the basket by 52. 52, that shot was blocked by Catalano. Stackhouse comes up with the rebound. Stackhouse in the backcourt, defensive pressure. She gets around the pressure, pivots on her foot. Pass goes through the wickets between the legs. It's a little bit low, intended for Sam Matthews. Coach Katz gives the girls instruction. Good call by Bria Pierce, who calls out the screen, letting Sam Matthews know the impending danger loomed behind. 7:16 on the clock, no score. Defensive communication is going to be key here for the Lady Knights. A steal by Matthews. Matthews tips it into backcourt, but it's run down by High Point. Aggressive play by Sam Matthews. She moves laterally, forces a handoff. There's an open look at a 3. It's good, but you like the way Catalano, on the shot attempt, went to box out immediately. Full court pressure. Stackhouse takes the bounce pass, goes around. She's got to recognize nobody open. Somebody's got to come to her. Aspiazu. Here's the call of the Wild from the Stack Monster. One more quick pass to Catalano. Ball, though, is tipped from behind, and High Point comes up with it. Inside, Aspiazu with good position, but a layup attempt and a quick timeout by Coach Katz. A 5-0 lead on a strength of a 3-pointer and a layup. 6:25 on the clock. We're going to stay live and take you inside the huddle here at Stack Monster Productions. First horn, Coach Katz looking for a little leeway at a scrimmage.
Thank you.
The man with the striped shirt is very understanding. You know, even the scorekeeper, the lady at the scoreboard, needs to hone her skills before the open of the season. So she's just working that buzzer, making sure it works properly for Morris Knowles on Friday night. for the opening of the 2014-2015 Morris Hills basketball schedule for both the boys and the girls. But I'm going to shut up right now and let Coach Katz finish her instructions.
And that was the Stock Monster taking you inside the huddle.
Back to live action. Stackhouse will inbound the ball. Two Knights come to her. Matthews has it. Matthews splits the defense. Quick pass to Pierce. Pierce back to Stack. Stack has it. Surveys. Bounce pass over to Catalano. Catalano finds Matthews at the top. Matthews crosses over to the left, takes it. Stackhouse open. She bobbles the ball in the corner. Probably thinking about a quick shot. Inside Aspiazu. Pass intended for Catalano was picked off. Catalano, good defense back. She gets her body in there, but a strong move to the basket by High Point. Gives them a 7-0 lead. Stackhouse needs to get the ball in. Aspiazu, the snake. There's a tie-up. She gets it over to Stackhouse. The instruction from Coach Katz says you got to get the ball back to the middle to try to beat that pressure. 5.5 to go. A good test for the Junior Knights as they prepare for the opening against Morris Knowles. Nice backdoor cut by High Point. Layup is no good. An offensive rebound, another miss. The Knights are going to have to get in there and box out and prevent that from happening. Match fire with fire. A foul. They whistle Pierce. The bucket is good for a 9-0 lead.
One shot. One shot.
High Point to the line for 1. High Point not in the same conference as the Knights this year. As the last couple of years, High Point was in the same Northwest Jersey Athletic Conference. Shot is no good. They call a lane violation. It was on High Point. Stackhouse finds Pierce on the inbound. Pierce over to Catalano. Ball's tipped away. Stackhouse gets back on defense. Forces the shot. It's errant. Tipped out. Offensive foul on High Point. Stackhouse did a nice job down low. She deflected that ball over to Sam Matthews, and Sam Matthews would have come up with it more than likely, but they did call a foul on High Point. Mehek Sethi will check into the game, replacing Catalano. Stackhouse, inbound pass is picked off by High Point. There's a whistle. Whistle goes against High Point. Good job by Matthews, ripping the ball, splitting the defense. Nice feed in there, Pierce. Pierce off the backboard, deflected out of bounds by High Point. Knights with the ball with 4:51 on the clock. Knights looking for a score. They trail by 9. Inside to Pierce. Pierce goes inside. No whistle, tapped around, out of bounds, off of the Knights. High Point has it. With just a few ticks, he lapsed off the clock. Sam Matthews and Stackhouse pick up the backcourt defense. Stackhouse fights around the screen. There's a carry on High Point. Knights ball. It'd be hard to imagine the Morris Knowles Golden Eagles JV squad bringing this much pressure on Friday night. It was a good idea by the Knights there. Quick inbound in the back. The pass was a little bit high, sailed out of bounds through the hands. Execute those passes just a little bit better and they'll be beating the press and have some scoring opportunities. 4:25 on the clock here in the quarter. High Point versus the Lady Knights from Morris Hills. Pierce comes out. Down low, Matthews tries to post up. There's a two-pace on High Point. I can't think of what High Point, what their nickname is, or I would be going to the nickname, but I can't remember. I should know. Stackhouse pinned down the ball. Timeout by Coach Katz.
Let's try to see what they're saying, or hear. Can you hear anything? No, because I'm talking.
Minutes to go in the quarter. Nice bounce pass inside. They whistle the foul on Aspiazu. Down low. Knights are going to have to watch those backdoor cuts and those passes, bounce passes down low. That was an NBA shot on the first free throw, nothing but air. Score stays at 9-0. Sethi to inbound. She finds Aspiazu. Aspiazu with a strong catch. But she wasn't able to maintain her pivot foot and gets called for the suitcase.
Timeout, please.
Into the game, Taylor Starks, where there's a timeout on the play, so we'll take a break in the action. Here on the Lady Knights Television Network, with the Knights trailing by a score of 9-0. Knights break the huddle with 3:50 on the clock. We'll reset the lineups for you. Sam Matthews, Mehek Sethi, Taylor Starks, inbound pass and a quick layup. Victoria Aspiazu, Bria Pierce out on the court. Matthews takes the inbound. Dribbles up, throws a long outlet pass. Mehek Sethi is Starks was open, gets it to Pierce. Here's his shot, is just a little off to the right. Steal by Matthews. Matthews turns, shot, side rim, no good. Rebound High Point. 3:24, 11-0. Inside, floater in the lane. Shot is no good. Sam Matthews will pick up the personal foul.
Hey, I don't mind that pass goes over the top. Recover.
Should be a two-shot foul with 3:15 on the clock. Brianna Cobbs will check into the game for the Knights, replacing the Snake, Aspiazu. Second shot. Short. Rebound. Offensive rebound and a putback by High Point. 13-0 lead. Backcourt pressure. Two quick passes. This one is deflected out of bounds by High Point. Sethi to inbound. Sethi finds Matthews in the backcourt. Matthews drives. Ball just deflected off of her knee, but it was touched on the way out of bounds by High Point, and the Knights will have it once again. Matthews takes the inbound. She dribbles right. Starts down to the right. Pierce pops out. She takes the ball left. Pass intended for Sethi, off the hands and out of bounds, over to High Point. 2:31 remain here in the quarter. Matthew got a hand on that. High Point retains. We get a suitcase on High Point as Starks and Cobbs with the double team force the turnover. 2:16 on the clock. 13-0. The Knights looking to get on the scoreboard. Erase that big goose egg. Matthews drives, pulls back, quick pass to Pierce. She pulls it out, looks left, pops right. 2 quick passes into Stark. Stark tried to squeeze it down on the baseline along to Brianna Cobbs. Ball went out of bounds, and High Point will have possession as Catalano checks back into the game, replacing Starks for the Knights. The varsity girls, after some halftime coaching, come back out and prepare for the next 2 quarters. There's a steal by the Knights. Stolen by Matthews, but she wasn't able to maintain control of the ball, and it dribbled out of bounds, and High Point will have it back. Good defensive play by Matthews, however. Matthews forces her counterpart, her mirror, as they said in A Few Good Men. The mirror was the Cuban counterpart on the other side of the fence in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, when Tom Cruise or Lieutenant Caffey had a question. There's a 5-second violation as Catalano forces a turnover. A little movie trivia here at Stack Monster Productions. If you haven't seen A Few Good Men, I recommend you watch it. Terrific cast: Kevin Bacon, Tom Cruise, Demi Moore, Jack Nicholson. You want the truth? I think I'm entitled to the truth. You can't handle the truth, as a 3-pointer is missed by Sam Matthews. 1:10, 13-0. Good switch defensively by Catalano. Long 2-pointer, no good, but another offensive rebound, rims out and deflected out from behind. Good defensive play by Catalano. 55.4 remain on the clock. Three-pointer is NBA shot once again, nothing but air. You know, Knights haven't done a bad job defensively when you consider that within the first 4 minutes, High Point jumped out to a quick 9-0 lead. Since that time, they've only been able to scratch 4 points out. So there have been adjustments made by Coach Katz. And the players have responded in kind, so crossover by Matthews. Nice bullet pass inside to Cobbs. Cobbs missed the layup. High Point has it off the miss. Beautiful feed out ahead of the pack. Catalano got back defensively though, forced a quick shot. Matthews drives to the basket. She'll draw the contact and she'll take it to the line for 2 shots. With 26.2 on the clock, the Knights look to erase the 0 on the scoreboard. Coach Katz calls a quick timeout. We'll come back for the free throws in just a minute. The girls take the court for the free throws with 26.2 on the clock. Sam Matthews at the line. Shot rattles in and out. I guess they're going all 1 and 1. I thought it was going to be 2 shots, but I sit corrected. First time, incidentally, that I've ever been wrong in my life. I don't think many people realize that about the Stack Monster, but it was bound to happen, and yes, here it did. But at least it happened in a scrimmage. There's a suitcase. Give that girl a suitcase. This is not quite a suitcase, but it is an object for carrying items, so that's a suitcase. Oh, whoops. Oh, we got a bucket and I missed it. That's what I get for too much FaceTime. But the Lady Knights get a 3-pointer, and it's a 13-3 is the final score. We'll come back to you with the second segment, or the second quarter of the junior varsity scrimmage right after 2 consecutive 8-minute segments for the varsity players. A lot to chew on this game by the Lady Knights and Coach Alexandra Katz. But you will never know unless you take the time to tune in to Stack Monster Productions. You can find Stack Monster Productions on, let's see, right here. Is this me? How's my makeup? Hey, hold on a second. Okay, anyway, so you can find Stack Monster Productions on www.youtube. I don't have anything to do with com with, but you get the idea. YouTube.com, and you can find lots of exciting basketball action from yours truly, the Stack Monster. So hang tight, sit down, go grab yourself a little something to drink, like a nice, refreshing Arizona ginseng green tea. That's so good. And get ready for some more basketball action. So anyway, wait a second. I think that the JV is going to go out there again. Well, what do you know? You don't even have to wait for some basketball action, because here it is, right over there on the court. Ta-da! Back to action we go. I'll set the lineups in a second. Ball's loose. Stackhouse has it for the Knights. 8 minutes of action to go. Stackhouse dribbles left, spins right. Bounces it into the Asp. Aspiazu. Aspiazu's pass for Catalano was picked off. Aspiazu, though, hustles back defensively, forces an errant shot. Offensive rebound by High Point. Ball fake drive. Aspiazu gets called on the block, but I like the aggressiveness. 7:24 on the clock here in the second quarter. Nice help defense on the inside by Stackhouse. 52 shoots. You like the fact that there was some boxing out on that play. Catalano gets it, but she's tied up immediately. Knights will have it on the possession arrow. Out on the court for the Knights, inbounding the ball, Mehek Sethi. Number 7, Abby Stackhouse. Victoria Aspiazu, Stackhouse has it. Stackhouse gets bumped from behind. Also out on the court for the Knights, Jenna Catalano and Bria Pierce. Catalano with the ball. Dribbles right, bounces to Aspiazu. Aspiazu. 3 people there. Layup on the other end for a 4-0 lead. Stackhouse has it. No, it's a little bit errant on the pass. Oh, it was deflected by High Point. Six and a half to go, 30 seconds, more or less 28 seconds elapsed. Stackhouse possesses the ball. Looks for an open teammate. Finds one in Aspiazu. Aspiazu bounces it back to Stackhouse. Stackhouse rips. Resets the play. Ball was stolen. The layup down the other end. Catalano tries to get it in. Ball's picked off. There's a steal and a layup. 8-0. That guy bounces it into Catalano. Catalano looks for an opening. She finds Aspiazu. Aspiazu to Stackhouse. Stackhouse into Pierce. Pierce deflected away. Knights come up with it. Sethi gets a look, in and out. 5:20 on the clock. Layup is no good. Nobody boxed out. Number 32 on the second miss, though. Pierce did box out, and she got the rebound as a reward. 3 minutes gone. 8-0. Catalano comes out, takes the ball. She's got a lane. She drives left hand. It's blocked. Knights get back defensively. Stackhouse runs into the screen, but Catalano is there defensively on the switch, and she forces a suitcase. Into the game, Matthews and Danielle Polanco with 4:36 on the clock. Polanco has it. Suitcase called on the play by the official. Four and a half on the clock. Matthews digs in defensively. Polanco gets out on her man. Good defense by Polanco. High Point tries to get it inside, nothing there. They whistle a foul. I think they get Matthews as a High Point player tripped over her left leg. 4:08 on the clock. High Point backdoor cut. Too deep under the basket. Layup is missed. Fight for the loose ball on the floor. As Bria pierces the crowd, gets on the floor and grabs the ball. Alyssa Baker into the game, replacing Pierce. Good job by Pierce. Forces the tie-up. High Point had it on the possession arrow. 3:49 to go. High Point has it. Good job defensively by the Knights. Shot, no good. Kicks back out to number 10. The shooter gets it back. Number 32 knocks it in off the backboard as it rattles around and goes down for a 10-0 lead. Sethi has it, finds Matthews in the backcourt. Matthews takes it around the right side and draws the contact. High Point coach does a little bit of coaching. We'll take a break here on the Lady Knights Television Network. Back to action. The Lady Knights look to inbound the ball as random girl ducks under the camera. Matthews takes it to the left. Nothing there. Swings it back to Sethi. Ball's loose. Sethi runs it down. Finds Matthews. Matthews takes it up the middle. Floats it. Rattles around. Doesn't go down. High Point with the ball. A 10-0 lead. Nice bounce pass to an open shooter. No good. Jump ball. Knights have to do a better job with the box out. They do a little bit box out, but they'll be able to come up with some of those rebounds. It was a nice job, though, on the tie-up down low there. 2:47 on the clock. Missed layup on the inbound pass. Sethi grabs it. Sethi runs into traffic. Gets it back. Quick give and go with Matthews. Sethi with the ball. Defender with good defensive position on her. Right up in her kitchen. Baker has it down low. Bounces to the Aspiazu. Quick pass to Matthews. Matthews with a shot is good. 10-2. Good find by Aspiazu, who picks up the assist. And good recognition by Baker, who got that play going with the smart pass inside. Nice dribbling. Little razzle-dazzle, no good though on the layup attempt. Everything but the finish. Polanco has it. Polanco back to Matthews. Aspiazio has a look. Side rim, no good. 1:38 on the clock. There's a miss by High Point. Matthews has it. Matthews finds its way to Aspiazio. Her shot is blocked. She gets it back. Sethi from beyond the free throw line. No good. Rims out. Sub into the game for High Point and Mackenzie Hurt in for the Knights. Drive to the basket. Bounce pass inside. It wasn't handled by High Point, and the Knights came up with it. Polanco runs it down in the front court. Double team. Jump ball. Possession arrow. Morris Hills. Sethi to inbound. There's a steal by High Point. They reset with 45 seconds on the clock. Free throw line, bounce in, off the front rim, no good. Offensive rebound. Nice feed inside for an easy layup attempt. 12-2 lead. 22 seconds to go. Almost was a 5-second violation. 13 seconds to go. Time will expire here in the second quarter. A shot at the buzzer. Rattles around, doesn't go down. It's 12-2, but a lot of good learning can be done right here as Coach Katz gives everybody a high five and says, we'll get them next time, girls. Bring on Morris Knowles. See you later from Stack Monster Productions. There go the girls. See ya.